Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today we'll be taking a look at the Man of Steel Superman figure from Mezco Toys, so let's get to it. As you can see, the box is a big tin, and I like it when Mezco do this sort of thing. So, the side, lovely looking Superman emblem there. The other side, and then around there, and the back, looking pretty cool. So let's crack him open and see what's inside. He comes with some really cool punching effects, which you just slot on to the hands, and you can get him. Looks like he's punching things. Talking of hands, he comes with a pair of flying hands, a pair of open hands, a pair of gripping hands, get him grabbing onto something, ripping some metal up or something like that, and a pair of gripping hands where you can put some accessories in his hands, like the phantom projector, if it wants to work on camera. There we go. Nice gummy material these, so putting accessories in the hands, really easy to do. Looking pretty cool, very well detailed. I'm liking that. I'm liking the like the red shine from the light here. Looks very sweet. It comes with a load of kryptonites. It comes with a glass case you put over each one. You can put them in any order you like. There's a little peg. You just pop them on, and you can have them in any order. I don't actually know what all the colours of kryptonite do, so if you know, let me know. Comes with a Starro, which is very cool. That just goes onto the any sort of head sculpt. Guessing like that. Help me! So that's pretty cool. He also comes with Mercy Plant, and this thing is pretty awesome. These little bits here, the bendy wires, but they move so easy. Like usually bendy wires they're pretty tough, but these move no problem. I'm liking that a lot, and I think it looks pretty awesome. The colours, I'm liking the purples and the reds, the way they bleed into the green. Very cool looking. So onto the head sculpts. Comes with a very stern looking head portrait, a very angry and pissed off looking Superman, and then he's got a kind of oh no. I'm liking that. It looks pretty cool. You can see his tongue inside there. Very good looking. And again, quite similar to the first one. A little bit of a smirk. You can sort of see the shine in the eyes. The light bounces off it. I'm liking that. And he comes with these two heads, and these are pretty special. So this one here, where he's got no eyes, comes with some laser effects, which you just slot into the eyes, he says. There we go. And then you can have him firing lasers, heat vision. Very nice. Same with this one. You have to put it in a certain way. Does it want to go in? No, yes, no. Technical difficulties, oh my goodness, what is going on? There we go. You feel it click in place, going nowhere. But how cool is that? There we go. You would not want to get hit by that. Very nice looking. Like the way the light hits the blast effect. Looks pretty cool. And then this one, This has a light up feature. Mezco included batteries, which is really cool. They were an absolute nightmare to put in. So to put them in, you pull out the ball peg and then you slot in the batteries which were included. So fiddly. It's an absolute ball ache to do, but the end result is awesome. So to switch the lights on, Mezco also included this little tool which you use to move this switch here just behind the peg, and then boom, look at that. How badass is that? Let's focus a little bit better. Yeah, I'm liking that. Be really cool for photos. Pissed off Superman. I'm loving it. One thing I do like with all these head sculpts, they all have their own ball peg, which is new for Mezco. Usually they have the one peg on the actual figure, but the reason I think they've done it is when we go over the articulation in a bit, it gives them a bit more range to look back, which is a nice feature. All these head sculpts, really like them. They've come out looking awesome. Really impressed. And you can't forget, every Mezco figure comes with a stand. Really good. Probably one of the best in the business, these stands. Really like them. They never go loose. And then so you don't lose anything, comes with the 112 collective goodie bag. So one cool thing I forgot to mention, he comes with these little ricochet effects, which you just stick onto his chest with magnets, like so. Pew, pew, pew. I'm bulletproof, bitch. First impressions, I'm liking this guy a lot. I'm liking the colour of the suit. I think it really pops. I'm also liking the fact he comes with a wide cape, which is no means perfect. I'm liking the emblem on the back. One thing I don't like about the cape is it gets a little bit puffy around his shoulders and doesn't really seem to sit properly. As you can see, might have to tuck a bit more of this cape into his suit here to try and get it looking how I want it. The belt I think has come out really clean. Obviously it's very classic looking, so there's not a lot of detail to it. I'm liking the yellow with the red belt buckles. Really good. Got a little bit of a snag here on the back, which I'm not too bothered about because obviously the cape will cover it. But what they've done with this material, it's a lot thinner than previous Mezco figures, which I don't know if that's going to be a thing going forwards. But with that said, it does feel very nice in hand to move it. You can feel where all the joints are easily. You can move it, no problem. So yeah, so let's go over articulation. So his legs can kick out, go back probably about that much. It's got a swivel up here, double jointed knees. That's a really nice range, that, so you can kind of get him in some really nice flying poses. I'm liking that. So down with his boots. I don't think he's got a swivel here. No, he's not got a swivel there, but he's got a ankle pivot, which is pretty cool on both feet. Very nice. Arms can look up, T-pose, and he's got nice double jointed elbows, which is cool. So we can do a little pump, boom, 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 boom. Everyone's got to play with their toys, haven't they? It's part of the business. It's what they're there for. But yeah, in hand, this guy feels really, really nice. I'm liking the material they've used. Like I said before, it feels really, 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 really good to move around. Doesn't hinder anything. You can feel where all the joints are. It moves very, very nice. The S symbol on the promo pictures, it didn't have this black line around the S, which I'm a bit bummed out they've actually gone ahead and done it, but I think it still works and it looks nice. So yeah, he's pretty good. Nice little pickup. You can see, yeah, this cape flipping, it's so annoying. One thing I didn't mention on Articulation, he's got great range of movement here, so he can go forwards a decent amount, and then he can go back loads. Look at that. So you can get him in some really nice chest up flight poses, and then just swap out his head. Like I said before, all these heads have got their own separate ball joint on, and then we can pop heat vision head on, and because it's got its own separate ball joint, it sits really well onto the neck, because this is quite a heavy head, and it doesn't droop at all. It held very, very well, holds its pose. I'm liking that a lot. Size comparisons. So here he is next to Chris Reeves Superman and Ascending Knight Batman. I think these two scale really, really well together. I think they look really, really cool. The Chris Reeves one, slightly taller, but then again, he was a tall guy in the film, and obviously it's based off the films, so the scale here works pretty well. And then next to Wonder Woman, again, if you wanted to build your Justice League, these scale really, really nicely together. And then next to a Marvel legend, and here he is next to Mezco's first release of Superman. I have to say, I prefer this one here. I was never a massive fan of the metallic look everywhere and the vinyl trunks, so this one nails it for me. It looks a lot more classic, fits in really well with the rest of the Mezco line, so if you wanted to build your Justice League, this guy will fit and scale very, very well. If you're a Superman fan and you collect Mezco toys, I think you'll be very happy with this figure. He comes with some awesome accessories, he's in his classic outfit, he's by no means perfect, but I'm happy he's now in my collection. As always guys, thank you so much for watching, bye for now.